beautiful people, I'm Gaia. How are you doing? Today I'm here to teach you a very small tutorial of how to make a logo in a professional look, and very simple. Anybody can learn this and it's really fun. So I'm going to use Adobe Illustrator. I think you have heard about this software, which is very professional and very good for designers. So as you know, I have opened my software here. So first of all, to create a logo or anything, you have to open a new page. So I would go to File, New. Then you will see this small tab coming over here. So I will use A4, which is the standard paper size, and if you want to make like different sizes of pages, so you can, I think you can use inches or centimeters. I would prefer inches, and you can change the numbers here, either 10 inches, 10 by 10 inches, 5 by 5 inches, whatever you like. So but I'm still going to use A4, which is the standard version. And the orientation, you can choose whichever orientation you want, it doesn't matter. If you want landscape, that is landscape. If you want portrait, that is portrait. So I will go for the landscape. Then click OK. There you go. This is your new page where you're going to work. And so today my project is about I need to create a logo for the local library here, which they have opened recently. This is a sample, okay? This is not a real one. This is like an example which I'm giving you. So I have to create a logo for a local library which is opened in Dubai recently. So they asked me to create a very minimal logo. So I'm going to show you how to create this logo in 5 minutes. So your new blank page is ready. So this is your toolbar over here. You can see all your beautiful tools over here. So I'm going to go for the shapes first. So when you bring your cursor here, you right click, you see all the shapes over here. So I'm going to go for the rectangle tool first. Okay, so to create a perfect rectangle, I'm going to click shift and drag it, which is the shape of a book. Sorry, another time. Yeah. So to create a perfect rectangle or a circle, you have to press shift and drag it, then you will get the perfect circle or the perfect rectangle. So I want to create the shape of a book, so I might bring the shape into a book shape, which is something like this, and there you get your border. So you can click the border, and when you see on top of the software, you get all the alteration options. So you get the points. Yeah, it's 1 point, so I'm going to make it at least 6 points. Okay, and then uniform means the normal stroke, which is the standard straight stroke. So yeah, you can see all the strokes over here, but I would like to keep it the standard. And if you want like different kind of strokes to give it an artistic look, you can use different kind of strokes. Sorry, first you select it, and then yeah, you will get something like this. Yeah, you can use this also. I go for this, it looks artistic. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to fill it. So the project name is the Blue Book. So it's for a library, so obviously the book will be blue. So I'm going to choose some blue color from here, maybe some eye-catching, maybe something vibrant. Yeah, it's looking okay. Maybe a bit lighter. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. And for the border color, which is the stroke color, I'm gonna choose a bit of a darker navy. Yeah, so it's a bit of a darker navy. So there you go. This is the shape of the book, and I want to add some text on this. So I'm going to go for the type tool, which is here. If you right click it, you will see all sort of type of formats there. So I'm going to go for the straight one, the standard one. So once you take the type tool, you can click it on the shape, or you can drag it like this. You will get the typing bar. So I'm going to type in capital the Blue Book. so I have typed it. So I'm gonna make it a bit big. You see the points over here. I'm gonna make it a bit more bigger. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it to the middle. I have selected all. I bring it to the middle, and I would like to change the font to some artistic font. You can see all the fonts here. You can also install new fonts if you want from if you go to thefont.com. You will get many new fonts. If you are really creating for a premium client, it's always good to take new fonts. So if you are yourself a designer who can create amazing fonts, you can do that. So I'm going to use some professional font, but also in the same way a bit artistic. I think it's too big, the font, so I'm going to reduce it. Yeah, I think I'll go for some more fonts because this font looks a bit, yeah, I think that's good. So if you want to like change the color of the font, you can go here, yeah, and then maybe you can put it to a white color, yeah, something, maybe this. You can, Illustrator is very easy. You can really use this software for creating amazing vector designs. So I'm going to put it here, and then if you want to underline this, you can click the text. You can go to character, which is over here, double click it, and you can see all sort of designs for fonts here. So if you want to underline it, you can go ahead and underline it. If you don't want, that's fine, you can keep it minimal. So this is the a very minimal design for a library, the blue book. And the final thing, if you want to put like a border around the logo, which is the standard logo creating options, you can either put a circle or either put a rectangle again. So I'm going to put a circle. So I'm going to hold shift and drag it, so you get the perfect circle over here. It's filled, so I'm going to remove the filled option. I'm going to put a black logo, the black color. So I'll double click it. I'll make the border of the circle a bit more bigger. Yeah, there you go. And if you want to make the circle, like if you want double border, so you can Control V, which you can take a copy, place it in the middle again. There are many shortcuts to do these things, but this is the simplest way I'm going to tell you. So you can make the second border either bigger than the first border. You can make it around 12. Again, you can change the color of it to luminous maybe. Yeah, you can send this back, arrange, send to back. So therefore you will get two different logos. So I'll just make this border a bit more bigger. Yeah, and I will send it to back. Yeah, so there you go. This is your simple logo which you have created for your client, and it's very minimal, and you can try out many options as well. So yeah, you can take it from the to the middle, and you can save it as a AI format or a PDF format and forward it to your client for alteration or for confirmation. So thank you for watching, and hope this tutorial is helpful. Please do share it with your friends and everyone, so that we can grow together and help each other. Thank you.